Growing up, I never knew that I have Turner syndrome. It wasn't until I was 17 years old that I found out myself that it exists. NHS.uk says that a girl with Turner syndrome only has one normal X sex chromosome rather than the usual two. This chromosome variation happens randomly when the baby is conceived in the womb. It is not linked to the mother's age. More attention should be brought to Turner syndrome because it is very rare and has many effects on women's health. According to NHS.uk, Turner syndrome is a female-only genetic disorder that affects about 1 in every 2,000 baby girls. There are not many foundations that support this cause, but one that stuck out to me was Turner Syndrome Foundation. Because of my own journey, I know that Turner syndrome can affect your brain, heart, puberty, and blood pressure. However, I decided to sit down with a professor of science and ask a few questions. Hello everybody, my name is Kirsten Lester. I'm here with Dr. Chambers, a professor of science here at Concord, and I just had a quick question for you. How can we as a college campus bring more awareness to Turner syndrome?
Okay, so my best suggestions would be to have a student group. The one that I would choose would be our CU path, which is pre-health association, pre-professional association towards health careers. And that is mostly pre-med, pre-dental, pre-pharmacy students. And they often take on a affliction, disorder. We've had Alzheimer's, we've had cancer, and they've done different things. They used to do a walk for breast cancer, and so that was one that they did. They weren't the actually ones that put it on, but they made a team in it. That's another possibility. I'm not sure what organizations on a national level exist for Turners. But working with one of those to create an event on campus would be good. But Patch, for the most part, has sold shirts with something to do that. They've had a breast cancer shirt, and then they had an Alzheimer's shirt, and I probably have them over there. Matter of fact, that pink one's the breast cancer, Save the Tatas.
Yeah.
So those are probably the most common things.
While many females find out early on that they have Turner's, some girls are not as lucky because they show no signs early on and are not scanned for the syndrome. Things may seem good on the outside, so it is often shocking to learn that things aren't happening correctly on the inside. More awareness and research by the general public, we could bring so much knowledge about the disorder, and females could become diagnosed and more educated sooner. There is so much more that I could go into, but I hope I gave you guys an insight of what Turner syndrome is and how it affects females. I challenge you to learn more about Turner syndrome and donate to the Turner Syndrome Foundation on their website.